I'm Lance Lysowski with the Buffalo News, coming to you from Rochester's Blue Cross Arena, where the Amerks just lost 2-1 to the Syracuse Crunch. Devon Levi's fourth appearance with the Rochester Americans this season, assigned here by the Sabres on Sunday at the end of their California trip to get more work and practice reps while the Sabres are on their bye week and all-star break. And not a busy night for Devon Levi, only 18 shots on goal that the rookie faced here against Syracuse, made 16 saves in the loss, played really well. You can't really count either goal against Levi, really. The one was a 2-on-1 shorthanded goal by Syracuse, perfect backdoor pass. The puck went off the post, off Levi's back, off his stick, and then across the goal line. That gave Syracuse a 1-0 lead in the first period. The second goal, which happened late in the second, was just simply a really routine play. Syracuse had a rush up the ice. Amerks' defense sort of backed off, tried to take away passing options toward the net, and a shot that might have looked routine from fans or anyone watching from the left circle, and the player in question whiffed on the shot. It went 5-hole when that wasn't his intention at all. None of his body language was suggesting that where it was going. So It's sort of surprised Levi. It's one of those learning moments. That's why he's here. That's why the Sabres are using this resource to give him the reps that he needs while Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen has established himself as a starter in Buffalo. Now, Amerks coach Seth Apper told us after the game there's no timeline for Levi's stay in Rochester. He's going to play one of the games this weekend while they're on the road in Laval, which, by the way, is almost another hometown game for Devon Levi. It's right outside of Montreal, so gets to see some family, and then the team's going to evaluate, right? I know the Sabres, their amateur scouting staff, all of their hockey ops people, including Kevin Adams, are down in Florida right now meeting about mid-season draft rankings and everything else, sort of their mid-season business to get done. And once that's completed, they'll make their decision on Levi. My early read on the situation is don't expect Levi back in Buffalo early next week. They'll give him some time off. He'll take advantage of the AHL break, and then they'll see where things are at that point. The Sabres can use Eric Comrie as a backup to Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. There's no back-to-backs in February. They really have the option here, if they want to give Levi additional reps. But I think that there's one layer to this that fans, anyone interested in the situation, needs to consider, is that the reps, the situations that you see in the American Hockey League, slightly different, more chaos. You're not facing the same quality of shooters, of course. The speed's not going to be the exact same, so there is a little bit of adjustment there with translating your work in the American League to the NHL. But let's not ignore the fact either that you look at Ryan Miller, Connor Hellebuck, you look at all the college goalies that have come from NCAA, even the most accomplished, they needed time in the American Hockey League. This is a very good team in Rochester. Their record might not show it right now. They're a younger group. They need guys like Yuri Kulik and Isak Rosen to start scoring. That's not happening right now. And you know what? A 2-1 loss to Syracuse, it's a very good team. They're one of the top defensive teams in the American Hockey League. Not a whole lot of shame in losing to a group like that, especially when you created as much as Rochester did late in the third period. But Levi gave them a chance to win. That's really all you ask from your goaltender in this situation. Clean game, made some big saves, and we'll see how much work he gets down, in Rochester. One weekend start, and we'll find out from there. Thank you very much. I'm Lance Lysowski from the Buffalo News.